So look at this first question. Jane has test scores of 68, 78, 88 and 63. To find her score needed on the last test if she has to have a course average of 80%. So the first thing we're going to do is let x equal fifth test score. So we know that 68 plus 78 plus 88 plus 63 plus x, if I divide that by 500, the total of the 5 tests, that should equal 0.80. If we cross multiply by the 500, take that up, we'll get these numbers added together. Well, 0.80 times 500 is 400. If we add these numbers together, we get 130, 146. 146 and 88 is 226, 234 plus 63 is 297, I think it is. In fact, I'm probably wrong there, it's probably 397. So 297 is right. We subtract from 400 from 297, we are 103. Therefore, this is actually not possible for her to get an 80% average. Now, if she was to get 100 on this test, so that might get her close to 80. We'll see what 100 does. So we get 68 plus 78 plus 88 plus 63 plus 100. So just suppose you got the top mark and divide that by 5. Let's see how close she can get. So we know that's 136, these two. That was 146, 226, 234, 297. This is 397 divided by 500. And that equals 79.4% or 0.794. So she's actually 0.1% away from getting the grade she wants, which was an 80%. So there's every reason to go to your teacher and ask for a little bit of extra credit. Question we're talking about in class. So we know that tests are 40% the final grade, quizzes are 20%, papers are another 20%, and then the final project is 20% as well. So if you add that lot up, you do get to 100%. So that means that's the whole grade out of 100%. And it says for each of the categories, you get 85 for tests. So we know that 85 is actually worth 0.4 on the weighted scale. And then she's got 100 on the quizzes. So we know that is worth 0.2 on the weighted scale. 92 for papers. So that's another times 0.20, and then 84 in the final project, 0.2. Calculate the overall grade. And you don't actually have to divide by anything here, because when we multiply these numbers out, they actually become a percentage themselves. So 0.4 times 85, 34, and then plus 100 times 0.2, well, that's 20, and then 92 times 0.2 is 18.4, and then 0.2 times 84 is 16.8. And if we add this lot up, we will get their actual percentage, and that works out to be 89.2%.